to my channel. I'm sorry for the delay, and I promised all of my Instagram followers and also my YouTube subscribers that I will have another video soon, but you know me, your girl's always delaying the process. But anywho, if you're new to this channel, welcome, and make sure you click that bell button and subscribe to my channel. So let's get started. Today, I'll just be showing you guys the new products that I've got at Sephora, because basically I got a tan this summer and your girl is dark, okay? In the Fenty Beauty shade for foundation, I'm the shade 480. So I picked up a lot of products that, you know, would blend out well with my complexion, being that I got a dark tan. I did start lightening up since August started, but in the beginning of July I was really dark, but I'm still going to use this foundation. And I guess later on, you know, I would probably use the old foundation that I had before. I had Fenty Beauty 460, and I'll blend those two together, so that will make a perfect complexion as I'm losing my tan that I got. Another product that I got is the Fenty Beauty Coffee. This is another product, new product that I got from Sephora. And this is how it looks when I swab it. So with this, I would use like right underneath my contour and kind of like all over the face. So it's not too much, because right now I cannot use Sacha Buttercup all over my face. I'm the type of person where I have to use two shades. I don't know, it's just a better blend for me. So yeah. Before I was using the Mercier translucent powder, but not in the regular shade. It was in the deep shade. I can't find that right now, but you guys know what shade I'm talking about. So I already started my eyebrows, you know, just to make the process a little faster, because I could talk a little bit. So let's just get started with the foundation first, right? Two pumps as always. And I have such a dark tan that I really don't need to cover any of my blemishes at all. It's definitely the same complexion as my neck, as you can see. So now concealer time. So I got NARS for concealer. I always wanted to try NARS. So this is the shade Cacao, and this is the shade Chocolate. So of course, you know, I always have to use two shades. So I'm gonna use Cacao first. This is gonna be the outside of my perimeter, and this is gonna be right underneath the eyes. And that's Chocolate. And I also like to get right here, because this is like where I smile, and like sometimes it tends to crease. So I like to put a little bit of concealer, especially the darker shade, because you know you want it to blend, you don't want it to look like bright right there. That's not where I want highlighted. One thing about NARS that I like, this concealer is creamy. I like that, because you don't have to worry about, you know, the concealer having to like dry down and stuff, like the Juvias Place cosmetic brand. I feel like that brand, it goes like a long way, and sometimes you have to wait for the product to like dry down and stuff. And then if you let it dry too long, you know, then you're like in a, you know, in a little problem, because it doesn't start blending out right. It's like too dry. So you have to know when to start blending out and stuff. But you know, I love Juvia's Place. It's very inexpensive and it's a great brand to use. So right now I'm patting in the concealer. This is my Real Technique brush. I love them, especially their brushes for concealer. So I'm gonna pat in this shade first. And there you have it. Look at that, nice and clean. You can see that I put on a little highlight, but not too much. This is why I love this concealer, especially the shade. Girls, go get that. For all my dark skin tone girls, this is the shade, okay? Now, I'm gonna go in with Chocolate, the lighter shade. So I'm just gonna focus right underneath the eye right here. And literally, that's it. I'm stopping right there because I do want this to be like a natural, cute look. I don't want too much. So this is a technique that I saw on YouTube. I don't remember who I got this technique from, but the next video, I promise you, I'm gonna let you know. But yeah, a lot of stuff that I do now, like, I literally get all my techniques from a lot of beauty influencers on YouTube. I don't see nothing wrong with that because, listen, everybody had to learn somewhere, right? So this is what I do. Now I'm just gonna pat that in right underneath the eye and bring it right towards the other side. And I'm not gonna drag it down. I'm just going to focus right up top, because I just want that focus right underneath the eye highlighted. I kind of want to highlight a little bit on the bridge of my nose. I'm gonna put like just a little bit right there. I'm gonna let that sit a little bit. And now I'm gonna go back in with my foundation brush and I'm just gonna clean up a little bit. I'm just gonna buff everything out on the sides, just so everything can blend in together. And now, you already know, time to contour. And I forgot to say, as a primer, I do use Mattifying Plus Hydration Super Matte Moisture. So I went in with the powder first, and now I'm gonna take the Beauty Blender and I'm gonna go in with that. Now we're gonna go with the bridge of my nose. I'm taking this Morphe E55 brush. It's a flat brush. Tap it off, and I'm just gonna press that right into my nose. To the bridge of my nose. And whatever is on my hand, and I'm putting that right on my forehead. And I'm pressing my nose in. I'm gonna leave the tip to bake a little bit. Okay, I'm taking this same Beauty Blender and I'm just gonna outline my contour. So instead of doing a contour first, I like to highlight underneath with the powder and outline my contour. I like to go in with this first. And I go over on my upper lip, and then I do the chin. Now I'm highlighting the chin. Now you can see the difference. So you can see the difference between the darker shade highlight and the lighter shade highlight. So you know I like the focus right underneath my eyes and, you know, the bridge of my nose. Anywhere else, I don't like the focus. You don't have to do what I do, but this is what works best for me. And then I just go over right here on the top of my forehead, so it's not too much going on. Now, time to bronze. So I'm still using the same bronzer, Mocha Mommy. I got a better one. I bought a new one, so because the other one was like all broke, so I had to get a new one. I was tired of freaking seeing it, and it was just too messy. Now I'm gonna take the Real Technique brush, and this is the medium sculpting brush. I like using this to contour and to bronze. So I'm going right here, and I'm just going in circular motions. Use that excess powder that's on the brush. This is how I do my face. It's not a lot. Straight to the point. Okay. Now let's dust off this let's pat in this powder. My nose a little bit. Not too much. Okay. Now we're gonna take that same bronzer, matte bronzer. I'm gonna go all over my face with it, except underneath the eyes. And we're just gonna blend everything out. This is how I really make my face look really matte. Like, I use a bronzer to contour, and I use a bronzer powder to go all over my face. A lot of my brushes is either from Real Technique or Morphe because it's literally inexpensive. So you could go to, not Sephora, but you could go to Ulta Beauty, or you could go on the Morphe website. They always have 50%, and you can get yourself a good batch of Morphe brushes for cheap. And you can get a set of eye brushes with Morphe times James Charles. These brushes were probably like $50 around there. I will definitely leave the link below so you guys can check it out. All right, you guys, so this is the finishing look. So to finish off the face application, I used the Juvias Blush Volume 2 palette in Sahara, and I went in with Yara and Lena. And then for highlight, I used the ABH Cosmetics Peach Fizz Loose Highlighter. I got this at a discounted price at TJ Maxx. Love it. Oh my god, you can find the most expensive makeup there, like ABH Cosmetics in TJ Maxx. Thanks for the low. And for the lip, I went in with a brown liner, and then I went in with a Maybelline matte lipstick. This is in the shade Seductress. And then I went in with Pattric Star in the shade Fashion Punch. And this is a lip gloss by him. And that was a collaboration with MAC 2 summers ago. And for the lashes, I used NYXCosmetics. This is in Pretty Money. That's the style of the lash. Of course, you know, we're always supporting Black owned, of course. And I got in another bankroll to show you this right now. So definitely check her out, support her. Her lashes are super cute. This is giving me cute little vibes or whatever, and it brings out the look a lot. So, you know, then I went in with the NYX Bear With Me setting spray, the 8-hour. And then, you know, I had to use the Fix Plus Matte by MAC setting spray. Love this spray. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you guys learned a little something new. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And don't forget, click that bell button, like, comment, and subscribe. Love you guys.